Hi everyone, welcome to this new series, Let's Try 4X Games. We're gonna start today with Stars in Shadow, but basically I'm just gonna sum up the concept. We're gonna spend between half an hour and 40 minutes on a new game in every episode. We're gonna try to look at the different factions, look like a kind of a preview, but also gonna try to compare them. So it would be interesting to see the different 4X aspect that you can get. So Stars in Shadows is a space 4X game. It comes with 7 factions at the beginning. They play quite differently, and honestly I really like the graphical aspect. All the design of the game is very it has a lot of character, I would say. It's very different from what you would find out there, a bit cartoony. So let's see what we have. We've got the Ashdar Colonials, the space dinosaurs expert in carrier warfare, rebuilding on the frontier but with ambition of ancient empire. Kind of, I would say, basic faction, good production and good fleet. The Ashdar Imperials are the dinosaurs that still reside on the ancient capital with access to artifacts and technologies. Interestingly, they have stargates which apparently let them travel instantly to any system within the range, so that's quite cool. The Phoebe Combine are friendly aquatic traders, so they are the economic faction, much better at generating some money. The Grey Mech are slave masters, and they're gonna basically exterminate quite a lot of other factions. Quite interesting. These Bugs are the scientist faction, so reclusive deep water bug scientists with an affinity for high energy physics. Read big guns. I think they look pretty cool. I'm tempted to try them. Also, let me tell you that I haven't played the game. I barely started a couple of games to have a quick look before I record this video, but I'm still a newbie, so it's a let's try. The Ural Kanagate are tough, scrappy, cold weather survivalist brawlers with an attitude problem. I'm not sure where to classify them. They've got a bonus on production though, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna start with the Grey Mech Empire. I don't know, their snake face looks cool, and I think we might be able to get some battle quite quickly with these guys. I'm gonna play on normal. You can specify the number of factions, the size of the map as well. I'm gonna stick on normal, keep everything as the default, and we're gonna start jumping the game right now, because I want to spend more time in game rather than talking and talking and talking. The map generates, and if it's huge it can take quite a long time. If it's small it's much faster. Went for normal size, which should let us access a few star systems at the beginning. Whoop. Starships ready. We are ready to explore the stars. Baron Velik the Cunning, basically telling me that we have some stuff to do. So we start on the homeworld of Sabik, and I'm not sure what that non means. We have 4 million population, plus 100,000 per turn, and we do have Enfi slaves. There are 2 million of them, plus 50,000. They are servile, so a lot of the game is around population, how you manage that. Manage them. These guys are slaves, so they have no morale, which means you can use them as much as you can to produce some science, well, everything. Basically they give you a little bit of production and food at the moment. You can get a science bonus doing experiment, a labor bonus, but it will reduce their morale and fitness for work. They are servile, which means these colonists have been slaves for so many generations that they cannot conceive of any other way of life, and so cannot be liberated. They will also never revolt, regardless of their morale. So I think it would be good to use forced labor on them. However, I think it might decrease their production per colonist, so I have to be careful with that. So our home planet is a swamp type, medium, got some mineral, high fertility, so that's the kind of stuff you want to read about, and 6 million out of 16 million. Also population control is very important. As in any 4X game, you have a production queue. At the beginning you can produce factory for increased production, a mine to get some minerals, metal producers. That is useful to build some of these ships. Get a farm to get more food, or a lab to get more science. Obviously mine would be good, because then we will be able to build some kind of destroyer ships. But I'm gonna start with a farm, just to make sure I increase my food production as much as I can. I think that's it. We do have a neighbor planet that we can colonize. It has low fertility and it has ice and vents, so I don't think my population will be happy there, because we like warm and swamps, basically. We start with a small fleet. So we have a colony ship, a transport ship, and a scout cruiser. And we're already gonna send our scout probably over there. Okay, I'm not sure what these operation error are. I'm gonna continue ignoring them, if that's fine. The colony ship we can probably ignore for now, and the transport's gonna stay. The transport will let me move population from one system to another. If I zoom out a little bit, we can see the whole world. That's pretty good. As you can see, it's not very dense. Starship is ready. Oh yeah, fine. And we need to choose a research. Dr. Iskat the Wheat asked me what I want to research next. So at the beginning, everything cost a lot of science. It's gonna take a lot of time to get there, but we're gonna get there at some point. So we do have a lot of choices. This is all the stuff we already know about, and researching something will lead to will basically unlock more science. So we've got super expensive things like that. Defense, a small craft unlocks interceptor, mass driver. That could be nice if we want to attack, but I think I'm going to pick that. So I'm going to set research to guidance system, because I would like to show and demonstrate how tactical combat happen in this game, so that's what we're going to have to do. Alright, let's move next turn. So one thing to keep in mind in that game, very different from some other 4X game that I've played before, like the endless games, is you kind of have to hit the next turn button quite often. Not a lot of thing to do, and a lot of things takes time, especially on normal rapid setting, like speed setting. Okay, so we have detected native inhabitants on this planet. Planetary scan shows sign of life. On this then they are curious gelatinous organism. Swampy regions. It is not clear whether they are truly intelligent. Okay. And scan shows Eastern 3 to be mineral poor. Okay, is there any planet we can colonize like this one? It doesn't have swamps, even though it's told me that there were swamps over there. Not colonize, cannot be colonized, not colonize. Okay, we're gonna send our colonial ship over there. Oops, not the space station. Colony ship, please move. Gonna take a few turns to get there, and we might send some population there later. Actually, maybe not later. Embark some colonists. Yeah, this. Just a little bit of these guys, and then we're good to go. Okay, everybody has their orders. Also, I've got a space station attached to my home system. So what it does is basically has a construction module necessary for constructing large ships in the planet's orbits, and a nuclear reactor provides power to the ship's engine. It has some crew, some oil, but apart from that I'm not sure what it does at the moment. we might want to build another scout. Oh, actually no, I should probably send my scout over there. Better like that. Okay, that is getting a little bit annoying. Construction of farm has completed. Great. So what do we want next? We can build another farm, but that's gonna cost me more. And it gives me less production of food. So at the moment we got +5, which means this is growing slowly but surely. Minerals I think might be a safe choice, and I don't want to colonize yet. Or a scout. Ooh, those scouts are expensive. Transport this ship is cheap, but I think we're gonna build a mine then, and then we'll probably will have enough metals to build a ship, maybe a destroyer or something. Okay, we've arrived over there. Obviously we want to colonize this planet. Food shortage. We are critically short of food, even though we are positive. But that's probably on the new system, so that's fine. So that's my transport system. I'm gonna disembark everybody here, and I'm gonna move back my transport ship home, like so. And what do we have here? They're starving. What a surprise. Time to build a farm. They're not happy, obviously, so I cannot enslave them. I'm also tempted over there to forced labor. Overwork slave for a one-time 100 production boost. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. I think in the long term it's not worth it. You can see I'm already getting a little bit more science every turn. We don't have enough transport in the trade pool to transport food between our colonies. We require an additional 3 to avoid starvation. 3, I think that's transport unit or something. So we do have people that starved. 1,000,000. Okay, that was a big mistake that I did by sending some population over there. Refugee colony. Okay, we found some humans on the Kazatul system. My people have been trying to scrape out a living here, but it's not going so well. Let's annex them, I think. It's gonna be a nice boost, population boost. We're detecting signs of intelligent life in Kazatul. Okay, so let's see. You can move here. Over there. Mineral rich. Okay, that's good to know. But inhospitable planet. You've got some humans here, but it's fertility low, and yeah, humans not gonna be happy here. What should I ask them to build? Farm, I think. Okay, so we lost pretty much our entire population over there. They're still starving. This is not building fast at all. So I might use this transport fleet to get some food. Oh, I don't know. Oh, so many colonists died. We've assimilated 1,000,000 humans. And we finished construction over there. What should we build now? We do have a few. Let's build a destroyer, I think. We have some minerals, so we can afford that. Build a literal army just in case we encounter pirates or other factions. Okay, I know I'm losing some people. Explored Capella. This planet is not good for us. Inhospitable, cannot be colonized. That's not a surprise, that's a red planet. Okay, we kind of have to go here. Now here, can we start trading? Oh. Transports assigned. Transport transfer to trade duties. It will immediately start transporting food or generating income. Okay, that's kind of what I want. Might have been able to do that before. We lost a bit of science here. Bit annoying. So, as I said before, you kind of skip turns pretty fast in this game. And we've explored Achelous and mineral pore here. Ocean vents not colonized. These ones are okay, I guess. This one, high fertility, warm, normal atmosphere, but arid. So not the best. We don't have the range to go anywhere else, so at the moment let's go here. Let's move here. And are my people getting enough food? Not really, it seems. But I don't have many options to help them. Okay. We've explored Gemma. This is inhospitable, this is fertility low and doesn't have much population. This one has some humans again. Look at that. Low fertility. Yeah. No worries. I'll be happy to have you around. I'm gonna leave them here because I think they might be able to explore that next turn. Construction complete of a destroyer. I'm gonna send the destroyer over there. And let's produce. What should we produce now? Food wise, we're doing good. People are happy. Ordering a planet to focus on research, double the world's production. Science production. Interesting. Money-wise, we're doing okay. If Grandma... Okay, building factory will increase production by 11, growing to 12. If Grandma's population reaches 8. 8 what? I don't know, but it's quite expensive, so it's gonna take like 10 turns also to get that. Not sure on that. I'll get another farm for now. As you can see, you can buy out stuff as well. So if you're focusing on trade and income, you can grow faster by buying out some things. Okay, so we've assimilated the refugees. I'm not sure why it shows on Kazatel. I thought they were here. Attack, auto combat. Contact Dr. Cook. Get to the point. We are... Oh, okay, we are at peace. We should establish formal relation. Provide... So, what is that? Influence is the key resource for diplomacy, yes. Provides plus influence and enable other argument types, but we have to spend some influence to do that. Very well, we shall send diplomats to your capital and provide facilities for you to do the same. Is there anything else? I think that's it. Farewell. We exhibit things as they are, not as they ought to be. So we assimilated the ones here. Not very happy, these guys. We're subject of a strange alien race. Yeah. We're strange. Definitely strange. So, okay, let's just send Oh, I cannot send my fleet here. Okay, I'm gonna send my destroyer over there. And let's move and explore the next planet. Derelict craft. We have located a derelict object in the Aviar system. It is an abandoned transport vessel drifting in an unstable orbit around Aviar. Do it already, plus 100 money. That's great. So this is kind of like random events happening in the game. That's pretty good. So in Gremol we've finished producing another farm. We don't have more improvement slots, unfortunately, which means we'll have to probably build... So that's for ground units, which I don't think we need at the moment. I think let's start colonizing this planet. So what do we have here? Nothing of importance, it seems. Next turn, next turn, next turn, and after 24 turns we finally research our first technology. We might be able to retrofit our destroyer with better weapons. I'm going to show you that in a second. 50 tons, that's a lot, but trade ship cargo capacity increased by 50%, okay. Tachyon physics. Increase system scanning range to 4 parsecs, so that's if we want to go faster and do more exploration. Xenology, unlock component, science station, shipboard laboratory facilities that generate +2. This is nice. I'm gonna research that. I'm always up for some science. So as I said, let's see if we can not move the fleet, but modify. Refit. Refitting ships is only possible when stationed in the same system as one of our bases. Okay, let's move here and see what we can do. Ship design. Destroyer. Can we modify that? Compatible components. Weapons. Nuclear missile is the one I researched. And I can replace missiles cannot be mounted on light hardpoint. Oh, okay, so I have to replace my nuclear missiles over there. That's kind of rubbish, because now I'm dealing less damage, am I? Let's compare. Can we see? Viper launcher deals 12 damage per hit. A smaller version of the Pulsar launcher, the Viper has reduced damage and much shorter range, but requires less space and power. Does not require ammunition, but it requires power. Okay. If we go for that, 8 munition, 10 damage per hit, a missile that utilizes a fission reactor. Yeah, okay. Well, I did it, so I'm gonna keep it like... Oh. Can I say that? Yeah. We've got an upgraded destroyer. As you can see, it is quite advanced. You can do quite a lot in the ship design menu. I like that. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Kazetol has finished creating a farm. So my humans are not too happy. I've got 2 farms already. A lot of food. I'm gonna ask them to build a mine. Wait, what do we have on the planet? Minerals normal. Temperature cold. Freezing temperatures cause sheets of ice to cover most of the land and sea on these planets. Most land and sea-dwelling species will find the environment quite harsh. These guys are still not happy. Not sure what I should build. What is TTP? Oh, that's... yeah. Build some food, so any excedent you have on production you can change to money, food, or science. And I think this Kazatl a nice. The other one, I mean. Yeah, it looks pretty bad, but you know what? I like to expand, so let's colonize this. It's gonna take a long time. Okay, now we can move on. Pirate attack. A group of armed vessels is approaching. The lead ship sends a message. Star system is claimed by the Death Head. Your presence will not be tolerated. Prepare to be destroyed. We will not go quietly. Okay, so we obviously going to retreat. We're facing 3 destroyers. These are their only weapons, it seems. 2 to 4 damage. So I'll have to probably build 2 or 3 destroyers to do anything. We suffered defeat. Yeah. Oh, okay, so we're leaving. That's fine. We haven't lost the ship though. So we do have 1 destroyer. And I'd like to show you how battles are going. So what I'd like to do is build 2 more destroyers, and unfortunately, I'm gonna do forced labor. I'm not gonna be happy about it, but that should help me finishing these and the destroyers, and hopefully we're gonna be able to attack these guys, because I really want to show you that. Farm completed at Isden, finally. So yeah, population is quite low actually. I'm not too happy with these guys. Forced labor, starvation. Well, that shouldn't be the case anymore. So the planet itself has normal, minimal, high fertility. Let's build a factory. Spreading unrest. Ooh. Civil unrest on Kazatl 3 has become a problem. I suggest we build some tank brigades or other ground units. Ah. Okay. Actually, my trade ship, I'm gonna recall it to here. Can we cancel that and build some tanks to suppress rebellion? You can't change it, and it's way too long actually, 90 turns. Well, that's a good thing for me. I'm gonna send that over there, and I'm gonna queue a tank. Oh, what happened to my colonization here? Okay, I'm fine with that, but does it mean I can build? Yeah, I can build a tank. 35 turns, perfect. Yeah, when you're not used to long-term, I mean, things that takes a long time to build, it's tricky. So we're playing with 4 AI, so I'm expecting to meet one of them soon, actually. Okay, our transport ship is here, so we can see, can we embark? No, not colonist. I cannot move stuff. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, can create outpost transport. Okay. Okay, we don't have anything left, so I don't think we can do anything. Let's wait until the tanks are done and see if we can move them. Okay, so now we have a tank. So can we embark? Not colonist. Doesn't seem that we can. I thought we would be able to. Okay. We cannot transport the tanks. I thought there was a tooltip that told me I could do so. Construction complete, followed by destroyer and transport assigned to trade duties. Yeah, that's what I've just done. Oh, it seems that the unrest... Okay, there's still some unrest, it seems. I cannot buy out the tank. I'll have to deal with it. Let's move a bit more forward. Curious how many turns before... Okay, I'm gonna get my next destroyer, that's great. And I was afraid of that. Cazetol 3 revolted. So the rebel forces had 2 brigade, no losses. I had 1 brigade, 1 captured. I've lost the planet. That's too bad. And to be honest, I'm not sure about how to retake a planet. I've never done it. I guess you'll need some kind of troop ship. No, probably not. Maybe something I haven't researched yet. Well, those humans were not nice, really. We've discovered xenology, that's good. Let me remind me what it did for me. Science stations. Shipboard laboratories. Okay. So now, new mass drivers. We want better guns. Small craft for interceptors. Boarding modules. Heavy missiles. Market theory. Construction of markets. Improves farming's efficiency, and I like that. Way too many turns though. I think... Oh, bomber. That could be good to do some bombing of planets. I'm gonna go with mass driver. Destroyer is on its way. Over there we do have our scout. So let's move forward. Nothing else I can explore, I think. Yeah, I've been to the limit everywhere. Okay, and now we do have our 3 destroyers. So what to build next? Well, we're gonna finish colonizing this. And what we're going to do is send the fleet over there. Oh, I can't because it's just outside my range. Well, you know what? Maybe we can go to... Well, maybe we can go here. Maybe we can fight. We finished the colonization over there. That's fine. Got 1 brigade. Keep people happy. Not much we can build next. If carried by transport to hostile planets, Marauder raiders can be used in both invasion and raid actions. Get it. So I can use this guy to invade. I can invade as well with the tanks. Okay, I can't do anything to my space station. Now the only thing I would need to know is how do you research transport boarding tactics. Boarding module gives the ship the ability to initiate boarding action against the target. That's not it. Fortunately, there's no research system, so if I want to say how can I board or transport the tanks, I cannot know. A bit annoying. So on Osada, I'm gonna queue farm. And let's see what can my destroyers do. Can attack. I'm not sure what they can do. Okay, they can bombard. 3 militia, 1 defense, a lot of civilians, and some structure. Humanity. No chance to conquer. Okay, because I've got nothing. Okay. I can still bombard and do a lot of stuff, but I cannot invade, so I've got no chance to conquer. Our fleet has expanded all its available munitions bombarding Kazutel. We have destroyed a lot of humans and 2 tank brigades and a farm. Okay, we've got finished building marauders. We got a company of marauder. Look at that. Let's build another one. Let's recall that guy. Over there. Food shortage. Ah, oh, come on, I always have food shortage. Even though I keep building farms. Ah, so annoying. Many planets as well. Okay. Same is happening. No need to do anything actually with these guys. I can move. I can't move over there. Okay, move here. My scout can move, but don't want to do anything with him. And this guy, pretty cool decision. Still wait for you. Our people will starve if you take no action. Not much I can do really. Food shortage, as usual. What can I do? Oh, embark population. Now I can embark. Okay. I can only embark these guys. That's still good. Yeah, let's try to do that and see where we get. Yeah, I know. It's fine. People are starving. Food shortage again. Okay, and now let's see what we have. So we can attack, but a very small chance of invading. But as I'm gonna end this video, I'm gonna try it for fun. Not sure what's the best. Invade directly or raid. Invade. And we did it! Nice, planet conquered. So now let's see, what do we have? We do have a little bit of starving humans and the marauder raiders that are staying here. And we can build a farm. Alright, pretty cool. So, as you can see, I don't have much knowledge of the game, but it seems very deep, to be honest. They're pissed off because I'm at war with... I destroyed a lot of human. Oh. Discuss arguments. MC. Okay, so yeah, I think this game looks pretty cool, and it looks pretty deep. I mean, there's quite a lot of things to research. The shipbuilding is very, very detailed. You can optimize, I'm sure, quite a lot. Unfortunately, I find the game a bit slow. Maybe it's because, as I said before, I'm used to other games, really, like the endless games, which has tons of stuff to do. It's a little bit overwhelming, but not that much. In the concept of money, production, food, metal, science, everything, that's pretty fine. You go back to the trading pool. Oh, I cannot. Oh, it's not what I meant. Anyway, Yeah, but I think it has a distinctive atmosphere. I like the aspect of like small galaxy and there's not too many things going on. It can let you focus on your strategy quite a lot. So yeah, please do check it out. That was our first Let's Try 4X game, and I'll see you for the next episode. Goodbye!